Have you ever wondered why ancient civilizations created massive drawings so large they can only be seen from the sky? Deep in the arid deserts of southern Peru lies one of the greatest archaeological mysteries of all time, the Nazca Lines. Who made these enormous geoglyphs and why? Could they be a message to the gods, an ancient astronomical calendar, or perhaps something even more mysterious? The Nazca Lines stretch across nearly 50 miles of desolate desert plains, an unforgiving landscape where rain is almost non-existent. First discovered by modern eyes in the 1920s when commercial airlines began flying over the region, these massive etchings depict everything from geometric shapes to complex figures of animals and plants. But what makes these drawings so remarkable is their sheer scale. The hummingbird, one of the most famous geoglyphs, spans over 300 feet, while the spider stretches over 150 feet. These images were etched into the ground with such precision that it's hard to believe they were created over 2,000 years ago, without the ability to see them from above. So how did the Nazca people create these monumental works of art, and why? Archaeologists believe the Nazca Lines were made by carefully removing the dark, oxidized surface rocks to reveal the lighter soil underneath. But the question remains, why go to such extraordinary lengths in the harsh desert environment? One theory suggests these lines served as religious pathways for ceremonial processions. The Nazca were known for their deep connection to water, a precious resource in their dry environment. Some experts believe the geoglyphs were offerings to the gods, pleading for rain to sustain their agriculture. Could these massive drawings be a desperate cry for survival? Another theory proposes that the Nazca Lines were an astronomical calendar. Researchers have noted that some of the lines align with the movements of celestial bodies, such as the solstices. If true, this would mean the Nazca people had an advanced understanding of astronomy. But were these lines merely tools for tracking the seasons, or did they serve a deeper spiritual purpose connected to the stars? Of course, no discussion of the Nazca Lines would be complete without exploring more mysterious explanations. Some have speculated that these massive drawings were created by extraterrestrials, or perhaps even as landing markers for ancient visitors from the stars. While this idea might sound far-fetched, the mystery of the Nazca Lines has always invited imagination and wonder. Adding to the intrigue, the lines have survived for centuries in a region prone to extreme environmental conditions. Their preservation is due to the unique combination of dry air, stable weather, and the lack of erosion in the Peruvian desert. But this raises yet another question. Were the Nazca aware their creations would endure for thousands of years? Or was that an unintended consequence of their ingenuity? Even today, the Nazca Lines continue to inspire both awe and debate among archaeologists, historians, and enthusiasts. Despite decades of research, no one can say with certainty what these massive drawings truly represent. Are they a testament to the Nazca people's creativity, a religious offering, an ancient calendar, or something more enigmatic? So, the next time you gaze at a satellite image of Earth, think about this. What if these lines were meant not for the gods or the stars, but for us, thousands of years later? Perhaps the Nazca Lines are a message from the past, asking us to reflect on their ingenuity, their beliefs, and their story, a story that remains as mysterious today as it was when the first plane flew over the desert. What do you think? Could we one day uncover the true purpose of the Nazca Lines, or will they remain an eternal riddle etched into the sands of Peru? Let us know your thoughts and stay tuned for more stories from history's most fascinating mysteries.